Five things. Five things. If you do these things, all five of them in order, you will have a great start to the new year. Here they are. Number one, make a list of everything that has been holding you back. Don't hold back. Be brutally honest with yourself. Maybe and this could be anything at all. Could be the economy, could be the fact that you were afraid to take action. It could be whatever it is. Make the list of everything that's been holding you back. Everything. If it's you, be honest about it. If it's somebody else, be honest about that. But make a list of everything that has been keeping you from accomplishing the thing that you want this year. Number two, look at the list. And let's just pretend for a minute that you can fix everything. Now, you're not going to be able to change the economy, but there's a story, for example, that you've been telling yourself about the economy, and we're just going to pretend that we can fix it. We can change the story. We can change whatever it is, whatever's on that list. I want you to just, and this right now, this is just going to be a kind of a mental part of this exercise. What if you could fix everything on that list? And so we're just going to pretend that we can. We can fix anything, everything on that list. Number three, this is the important part. There is something that you've been assuming is true for that thing to hold you back. Now, let me tell you what my example was. When I went through this process a couple of months ago, I was at a point in my business where I had kind of maxed out on one-to-one clients and wanted to continue to be able to help people, but I just didn't have the time in my schedule to be able to help as many people as I wanted to. The next natural step in my business was to start creating a group program. And everything that was holding me back was related to the group. I didn't know how to start a group program. I didn't know how to price it. I didn't know how to structure it. I didn't know how to sell it. I didn't know how to offer it. I didn't know how to fulfill on a group. And the list went on. So I made my list of every single thing that was holding back, every single problem that I was having in my business, in my personal life. So that's what we're doing. Make a list of everything that's holding you back. And then with the assumption that you can fix it, make the list. Now, this is where you might need to be a little bit creative. Um, what have you had to believe? What have you been believing? What have you been assuming is true that has made those things a problem? Now, in my case, which I know is not the same as your situation, but in my case, everything that I had listed came back to the idea that I don't know. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. And so that's number three. So take a few minutes, make sure that you really go all in on that. Question number four, for everything on that list, what if that's an asset and not a liability? Or another way of saying that is, what if that's not true? What if that's not a problem? What if that's not a rule that I have to follow? You see, the rule that I was following, the rule that I assumed was true, was that I had to know all of those answers before I took a step. Before I could talk to somebody about joining my group program, I had to know what my group program would look like, or how to price it, or how to structure it, or how to deliver. And the question that I asked myself is, what if I didn't have to know all of those answers before I move forward? And then from there, answer number five, or item number five on these five lists, you can make a list of what are you going to do. And you don't have to wait till 2026, but what can you do now that you're assuming responsibility for everything? You're changing the problem from a problem to being maybe an asset. It doesn't have to be a liability. And what if something different is true? So from that moment, I realized I don't have to know all those answers. I'm going to figure it out. And in fact, the first several people that joined my group, I told them that I don't know what this is going to look like. This is how it is right now. Here's how I'm building it. And then we're going to build it together. We're going to figure it out. And so if somebody's an early member of the group, then they get a significant say in what it's going to look like. And people who join as it's more established just get to join whatever we've set up. So the point is that what you've been living, assuming is a liability, maybe not. So make the list of what you can do differently, or what you can do, not even differently, but what can you do in the coming days, weeks, months to start taking action towards those things in number one that have been holding you back from the things that you actually want. This year is going to be incredible if you want it to be. So join me. I didn't put this in the email, but I'll just, depending on when you watch this, Saturday, the 13th of December, I'm hosting a goals masterclass. It'll be live. It will be a way that you can start creating goals in a way that it's going to be exciting, productive, and enriching and rewarding rather than more of the same. Join me. I have a link in the description or wherever I have this posted. I'll have a link so you can join me if you want. And let's make it happen. It's going to be an amazing year.